What up, it's Brandon here, and today we're finally doing the Konjure Kosmic review. So what is so special about the Konjure Kosmic wheel? The most unique part about them is the new profile Konjure invented for this wheel called the Rocket. The whole goal of this wheel was to help eliminate wheel bite. Essentially what they did is they got the best profile that there is at the moment for wheel bite protection and then shaved it down even more to make the most unique looking wheel I've ever seen. Very pointy, very slim, but very cool. So these ones here were 57mm and 90A, meaning they're quite a soft wheel and they're quite small as well. So I was lucky enough to get sent a whole set of these for skating flat for free by Konjure. So keep that in mind when you're hearing my thoughts on this wheel. I might be impacted by the fact that I didn't have to pay for them, but I'll try my best. So I skated these for about 2 to 3 months on the solar frames, and yeah, let's jump into what I liked about them. So what I like most about these is just how they feel. When you're just skating around, I think these wheels with the solar frames is the best an aggressive skate can feel just for rolling around. The skinny profile means you have a lot less urethane touching the ground when you're rolling, meaning you go a lot faster, and man, you feel the difference in speed in these. And also, since it's skinnier on the ground, you also get a lot more agility. You can really dart around and carve and swerve. It feels so good. It makes rolling around so much fun. Now, you think the trade-off you'd get with that would be the fact that you'd be a lot less stuck to the ground, you'd be slipping out, but that is not the case. These also surprisingly feel rather grippy to the ground, meaning it doesn't feel like you're going to slip over. They feel like you can take tight corners and you're not going to slip out. And that will be because they're 90A. I think that's a really good hardness for aggressive rollerblading. Still gives you that little bit of shock absorption, but still lets you grip to the ground and doesn't just let you slide out. When I first unboxed these, one of the 8 wheels had a bunch of air bubbles in it, and I was very concerned that it would be chipping away. But the urethane on these is excellent quality. I haven't chipped any yet. I haven't worn them down to the point where they probably would start chipping, but they ain't gonna chip on you on your first skate, which I think is super important because that can happen to bad wheels, and it's not gonna happen with these. These are a quality product. But now the most important part about these wheels, the wheel bite protection. Surprisingly, that profile helps so much with wheel bite. I really noticed the difference when I changed from this profile to a 50/50 wheels, which is also a really good profile for skating flat and avoiding wheel bite. There's definitely a difference there. I could feel that I had less room on the 50/50 wheels and less room for error and H-block tricks. Of course, there's no absolute fix to wheel bite. There's no dream anything that's going to mean you're not going to have to get used to skating a bit different to anti-rocker to skate flat, but these will help you a lot, and that's really impressive. Surprising that it took this long for someone to make a wheel like this. That pointier profile means you don't have to break them in as well. I know a decent amount of people that don't like skating a new wheel just because it's bigger, so you stick a lot more, you get more wheel bite. These aren't like that. Straight away, you don't have to worry about nothing. Obviously, if you wear it down, you're going to get even more room for error, but you don't have to break them in. They're good for skating H-block from day one. I did even try these out on the 50/50 frames, just because I thought I should probably test these on a frame that's more standard, not the solar frames. And this was straight after just trying them with the 50/50 stock setup with 50/50 wheels, and I mean, I had worn them down quite a lot by that point. They were this big where they kind of don't have that profile at all anymore. Huge improvement between going from 50/50 wheels to these. I was getting way less wheel bite. Went from feeling almost impossible to do H-block tricks to being doable and fun. So just from that, I'm confident in saying these will help you with wheel bite. Now, when I try to think of things I don't like about this wheel, I struggle to come up with anything. I had to get super nitpicky, and the least favorite thing about this wheel is the color, and that's a personal preference, so it's almost not worth bringing up. Something I think you should keep in mind though if you are going to buy these wheels, though, that is kind of a con of them, is they will wear quite quickly. You will lose that pointy profile. I mean, I lost it over 2 months, but I skate maybe once a week for like 2 hours or so, and I skate some smooth parks. I think if you're out skating street, you're going to lose that profile pretty quick. That just means you'll be skating a smaller wheel. It's not like it's going to change how much wheel bite you get, because at this point, you know, it's small enough that wheel bite's no longer really a problem. But yeah, if you like these wheels, you're probably going to have to buy them quite often. But that is just the downside that comes with having a softer wheel. Every soft wheel's like that. It might be a little bit worse because it's such a small point on these, but I think it's a fair trade-off. But it's definitely something to keep in mind. I absolutely love these wheels. They are my new top pick. If I can choose any wheel to skate in the world right now, I want to have a fresh set of these on my solar frames. I can confidently say I 100% recommend these wheels for anyone wanting to skate flat. As with people wanting to skate the anti-rocker, I haven't tried it out, but I think it could be worth trying out. I mean, the whole point of this wheel is to avoid wheel bite. You're not going to have that problem with anti-rocker anyway, but I think that profile will really give you some more agility on an anti-rocker setup, but you'll absolutely smash these wheels out on an anti-rocker. You'll wear them down so quick, so I don't know. It's made for skating flat, so get them for skating flat, okay? If you wanted to buy a set of these wheels, I'll leave a link in the description. This is version 1, they're not making this anymore. They've actually released a new one, which is black, which I cannot wait to get my hands on, because that's the only problem I have with this is the color. So, and black sounds absolutely perfect. They're also slightly harder than these ones, meaning they should last a little bit longer too, only fractional, so yeah, that'll be good. I heard they're having a bit of trouble with getting the wheels. They're like taking a long time to ship from where they're manufactured, so a lot of people are waiting on them right now. So remember, it's a pre-order. You're not going to get them, within a week of buying them. You're going to have to wait, but they're definitely worth the wait if you ask me. If you wanted a bit more insight on these wheels, just check out my videos of my first impressions to get a more raw and in-depth look into them with my no filter, just first things I noticed about them. They'll be up on a card. Thanks so much for watching as always, guys, and a huge shout out to my patrons: Acosta Blades, Adam, Kevin, Chris, Deb, Dennis, Fabian, Joel, Mark, Matt, Mike, Nathaniel, Sean, Skids, Grind Plates, Sweet Moves, Tagi, and the Book of Grinds. And I'll see everyone with bladed news. Peace out.